The earth is at peace. There is no hunger. There is no violence. The environment is healed. Honesty, courtesy, and kindness are practiced by all. Our world has never been more perfect. Only it is no longer our world. We've been invaded by an alien race. They occupy the bodies of almost all human beings on the planet. The few humans who have survived are on the run.
Embrace the Martian, embrace the Martian. I come in peace, but I need your rocking with me. Please embrace the Martian, and this is how it sounds.
There was a time before you, and there will be a time after you. Though these bodies are not our home, walk tall, little one. Walk tall.
What's going on here?
When you wake up, you'll feel exactly the same.
Oh my God.
You'll be the same. Every thought, memory, every habit will still be you. Don't fight, Carol. There's no need for it. All you have to do is nothing. That's all we're asking. Doesn't hurt. Watch. It's just like catching a cold.
The reptilians have their own dimension that overlaps ours. And they, not only do they try to influence us, but they actually try to trap us in their dimension and then use us as vehicles. Now here's the part that a lot of people don't understand about the reptilians. You know, you hear about the reptilian shapeshifters. This is absolutely correct. But what people seem to think is that there's these reptilians who are pretending to be humans. But that's not how it works. The reptilians use humans as hosts. And those human hosts are completely, totally unaware that they're being used as hosts for the reptilians.
Transplantation? Well, partial, actually. The piece of your brain connected to your nervous system needs to stay put, keeping those intricate connections intact. So you won't be gone. Not completely. A sliver of you will still be in there somewhere. Limited consciousness. You'll be able to see and hear what your body is doing, but your existence will be as a passenger. An audience. You'll live in
The sunken place.
Now you're in the sunken place.
Yeah, that's what she calls it. Now, I'll control the motor function, so I'll be
Me. You'll be me.
good. Good.
Please, come with us.
We only want to help you. Please be careful.
Please don't hurt yourself.
We don't want to hurt you.
Like hell! No! What did you think? Did you think I'd just give up?
However, there are still pockets of human resistance that threaten our peace. Your host was part of that resistance.
You want me to locate her memories?
Yes, from those memories we can locate other rebels.
Good luck with that.
But I must warn you. Most humans fade away, but a rare few fight their occupation.
A traveler from distant stars, escaped from a dying world looking for a way to extend his own life. His body decaying and weak, he couldn't prevent his own demise. Apparently his whole species was becoming extinct. So he traveled or searched the galaxies looking for a way to cheat death.
For my world to live, yours must die.
And, look here. He came to a world rich with life, where he encountered a primitive race. Humans. A species which, with all his powers and knowledge, he could maintain indefinitely. He realized within a human body he had a chance for a new life. Now, he apparently found a young boy. It says, as the frightened villagers ran, night became day. Curious and without fear, he walked towards the light. Ra took him and possessed his body like some kind of a parasite looking for a host. And inhabiting this human form, he appointed himself ruler.
Not being able to trust anyone because they're owned by the hive. So here's what happens with the hive. They're acting like they're your friend, and all of a sudden they manifest on you, right? But it's not them. They've been triggered by remote control. Other people are looking at you through the eyes of that one because they're all connected. And it's a technology. You talk about gangstalking. This is the ultimate. I told you I had this one guy, he couldn't pray with me because he was afraid they were listened. He was afraid of me. I said, let me pray with you, brother, you know what I mean? And it was just, he worked at this World Wide Web store that existed back in the you know, it was kind of a gimmick store where you can walk in and get a website into a retail space. Kind of a cool concept, but I didn't know anything about the internet, so I walked in and I got a website. And he worked there. And I just was so fascinated with him. I kept asking him questions like, how do they listen? How do they he goes, they just know, okay? And so if I pray with you, then, you know, then something bad's going to happen to me. You know, they're going to do something. So I just can't risk it. I said, you go to church and you believe in God and you have a Bible. Yes, but we're not the same. You want to be free, though, right? Oh, I'd love to be free, but I'm not. They own me. They can hear me. They can see you right now.
Can you help us? Our planet was taken over by some kind of entity. It absorbed the minds of our people.
We didn't notice it until it was too late. The people it takes over, they look like your friends, your family, your leaders, but they're not themselves anymore. They're part of it.
Hello there, neighbor. Jesus. I'm so sorry. Did I startle you? It's good for you, you know, though, gets the heart racing, and I know you like to stay fit. In any case, I just moseyed on over here to invite you to a little bit of a gathering I'm having at my home. A lot of interesting characters will be in attendance, and I think you might be interested in it.
I'll think about it.
Well, don't think about it too long, because before you know it, life's over. Isn't that the truth?
Holy shit. He's one of them. I can't believe I didn't figure it out earlier. He's so creepy. He's been spying on me. He said I had nice skin the other night. Get it? Skin.
Yeah, you have incredible skin. You don't have to brag about it.
No, the aliens rip off the skin.
Did you see all the batteries that guy bought? Nobody needs that many batteries. I mean, nobody from Earth, that is.
He said before we know it, life ends.
Well, maybe he thinks you're getting kind of close and he wants to take you out. Well, maybe he thinks you're getting kind of close and he wants to take you out. Well, maybe he thinks you're getting kind of close and he wants to take you out. Well, maybe he thinks you're getting kind of close and he wants to take you out. Take you out.
I am the second coming of Yeshua, Yeshu, Jesus Christ.
Franklin to Marcus!
I can taste the fucking goo!
Bring him down! That's it! Get up! Cut his leak!
Shh. Relax. Go to sleep.
Among you.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly. Ah! Alone.
What are you doing?
Women seem wicked.
Back off!
When you're unwanted, streets are uneven. When you're down, when you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange,
You guys been sleeping? I haven't slept at all. I'm not dealing with this well.
Any one of these people could be an alien. Check her out. It's like she's studying some new discovery or something. Some strange object, some weird, bizarre human circle fruit. It's like she's thinking, can I ingest this? Should I put it in my flavor snout?
Look at this piece of shit over here.
That alien hasn't learned how to eat properly yet. He's so primitive, so clumsy, so dangerous.
He's a fucking alien! You stay the fuck back, Jamarcus!
What the hell is going on?
Franklin, I'm not here to hurt you. Believe me, I've had many chances to kill you.
You're one of them? You're an alien?
Look, our ship came here 6 months ago, and we've been hiding ever since. We inhabited your human form to infiltrate your society and learn your weaknesses. But instead,
Why
we
is
found
this
that-
thing still talking? Let's kill him!
Because in a few hours, our transmitter will become operational. When it signals, our armada will commence a global invasion starting here in Glenview, which is clearly not ideal for you.
What? Why?
We're aliens. That's what we do. We come to planets, we destroy them, we move on.
The real deal. Did you just say nuclear?
Yes, yeah, that's a big concern here in New York. Nuclear explosives, the dirty bomb. That's why so much money has been put into explosive detection devices here in New York.
Because we're aliens.
Because we're aliens.
Because we're aliens.
Because we're aliens.
And that's how we roll. An evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy.
You know, soul scalping is the last phase of their human domination plan of the endgame for the reptiles. And they are soul scalping and replacing humans at all top levels and secondary levels, even their families if necessary. I know we've been seeing it on a massive scale with celebrities and news announcers, even people in commercials. Everybody you see on TV, about 90% is a clone or a synthetic robotoid or a soul-scalped person.
What now? I can't do it, Rick! They're my parents and sister!
Morty, I already told you, it's not your family. They're clones from an alternate reality possessed by demonic alien spirits from another dimension's future. Do you need a mnemonic device or something? Just hit the button already!
Morty, please. I love you, sweetheart.
What they do is they take... I'm going to show you here. They take a snake. It's about 6 to 8 inches long. You can see it right here. I got here and here. It's kind of like a representation of what they do. And they shove this serpent down your throat. And it wraps around your spinal cord and takes control of your brain. And so that's how they do it, folks. There's 2 different types of soul scalping. This is the serpent kind. This is when they put this in you. People who have this snake in them, the serpent in them, Lucifer can embody that serpent and then overtake the person.
was right in the middle of a fucking reptile zoo. And somebody was giving booze to these goddamn things. It won't be long now before they tear us to shreds.
Another way they do it is the reptiles, the lizards themselves, have what's called a quill, a proboscis on top of their heads, kind of like represented right here. And they can eject this off their head. And it starts to sweat and produce I don't know what you want to call it, some kind of liquid. And what happens is this entire reptile, his whole consciousness, his whole self, his whole being, he puts it into this small part. And they eject it off their head. And then they wiggle their way into a human's eye. And you can see kind of here a representation of it. And they go in the back and they wind around a person's optical nerve. And they kind of nests itself in the person's brain. It also takes control of the person's brain at that point.